So we cut the frame beams. Bearings go on top, two bolts go in the middle. So we're gonna weld that up next. I need to determine the width before, and that will be the next step. Yeah, it's coming together slowly. So we're gonna square off these beams here, and I just supported it with a strap to get a little bit of the weight off, because it's a massive overhang here. It's about 60-70 centimeters. We just square that end off. Should have been an easy one. We run it on our lash top setup here, see how it performs, and yeah, that's about it. Not much more to say. It's just a simple milling operation here. Anyway, let's square that off, and then it's mainly to have a square corner for welding, because it's a bit, that's flame cut here, so just make that square. Got some old milling cutters from the last tools core, we'll see how they perform. Alright, let's fire up the mill. So we put both together and make it exactly the same length. I think that milling cutter has it now, because I reversed it accidentally. So it was a cheap one anyway, and it was, don't know, not a very good one. Anyway, we got the same length, so we can start welding it. Alright, I'll carry on. We got the frame lashed up. That's just a brace for keeping the distance, and we're gonna double up that with 5mm flats, just to give it a bit more strength, and then we drill the holes for the bearings and put the roller on. See how it looks like. So we set the frame up on the mill. We put some 1-2-3 block underneath, and we're gonna drill these holes, this and this. I can't do the last one because I don't have enough travel, so I need to reset it, but that's the plan, because they gotta be straight. So this is clamped flat, and I will just drill through it, and yeah, 13mm for an M12 bolt, and hopefully that's okay then. So let's find the drill chuck and the drill, and let's go. Yeah, yeah, we're hitting some travel limits of the machine, but we made it, and we're in the center, so all good. Next one. So 3 holes drilled, but we run out of travel. We're at the end here. No travel left. So we need to reposition. I did know that before. There will be just a flat piece with 2 holes underneath, just to distribute the weight, because we torqued them down quite heavily. Anyway, it looks good to me. Holes are in the middle. And that's how the bearings go, this way. So actually on this side. Yeah, that's how they go. And we reinforced it here because we need to drill and tap some holes here on that surface for the fine adjuster. We'll see that later. Anyway, that's it for today. It's late, cold, dinner time. Carry on tomorrow. So we drilled all the holes. We decided to make a 25mm step forward just in case we need to get the rollers a bit closer. It's easy to drill it now, later it's going to be a pain. All holes are drilled, just need to deburr it and get it out of here. Worked okay, could it be worse? I need a bigger milling machine, that's too small. So number 1 is actually there, and the runout is about the same as we had before on the lathe. It's got one ding which has negative here, and these little steps here, but it's good so far. Runs nice and smooth. Second one goes here. There's no shaft end here. There will be a shaft end here. It's about like so. That's got to be longer because there's something. This is going to be longer because there is something going at the end here. So that's there will be a tooth belt drive between the two, and that just ends here. In this case, I think this time we cut the keyway first, because now we know it's okay how it works. So we cut the keyway on the other side, and then we put the discs on, machine it, do exactly the same as here, just make that roll. And it runs nicely. Obviously we need to balance it. It's out of balance, obviously. We can see it always stops at the same point. Anyway, look that. I put that in cling film and it's still rusted. It's about 2 months or so in cling film now and it's rusting. It's a pain in the neck. Anyway, yeah, put that on the mill, cut the keyway, and then go on the lathe, make the discs. So we've set the shaft up on the mill. I think it's okay. It's a few hundreds. It's only a keyway, so it's fine. Okay, we put some angles there so you can't move away. We clamped it down on V-blocks. I'd like to have it in the groove or in the slot, but if I go down in the slot, which is the best thing if you clamp it on the slot, I can't get there with the chuck. I just don't have enough space here. Hopefully that's working. We'll see it in a minute. We need to find the center. We just put an indicator in the chuck, move it up and down until we got the maximum. That's good enough for a keyway. Let's do that. And that's how we do it. Make sure when you turn it, it doesn't wobble, because some of them are a bit bent or the chuck is not straight, but I eased it out in the middle, so that's our center. Just put the milling chuck in and start milling. So we're done. 4.5mm deep, and the other one as well. This is deburring, but they're no good. Okay. That should be it from today. Late dinner time, cold. We call it a day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time.